From selling oranges to selling missile technology, in the space of 75 years, Israel's economy has risen from nothing into $500 billion behemoth.
When we just came here, there was nothing here. We needed to create everything from scratch, our society. We needed to develop our food resources, our water resources.
In 1948, the nation is born. 600,000 citizens are joined by well over 1 million immigrants fleeing Europe. No natural resources, no developed land or industry, legions of enemies all around. Israel had no economy to speak of.
That was a very, very challenging time, which actually has left scarred up today, meaning that some of the people were put into tent camps and we had to ration food.
In the early days, Israel's economy was agricultural and unskilled industry, partially built with donations from American Jews and reparations paid by West Germany. The following decade saw massive growth, around 10% annually. The 1973 Yom Kippur War changed that. Government expenditures ballooned, economic growth stalled, a political crisis was born, and in 1977, Israel's socialist government fell.
When the Labour Party lost election and we actually moved from a socialist-oriented government to a more liberal-oriented government, okay? So that had also effect on the economy, meaning that privatization, because at the beginning, obviously, Israel had a lot of government-owned companies.
With privatization and liberal economics came foreign investment. Intel, Motorola, and many others moved in during the 1980s, paving the way for the tech economy.
The opening of the multinationals here in Israel had a key impact. So we're talking a lot about Intel being the first multinational opening the gates here in Israel, because that had a huge effect on the way that we are, seeing ourselves.
An inflation crisis in the 1980s led to an overhaul of Israel's currency. Simultaneously, many foreign investors had to navigate Arab boycotts, at least until 1993, the Oslo Peace Accords and the markets that opened.
For instance, foreign companies that were afraid of the Arab boycott, so-called Arab boycott, could actually decide that it was not a matter of working either with Israel or with the Arab world.
With Israel friendly to foreign cash, investment capital was formed, and the startup economy boomed.
In the 90s, there was the project of Yozma that was led by the government that actually established the entire VC arena here in Israel. And, there is no startup ecosystem without the money that is coming through.
And since then, the meteoric rise of the high-tech industry. In just 75 years, Israel has built a fully modern economy and will endure the challenges ahead to remain competitive in the new century.